guys, I actually recorded this after the video, but real quick before you watch the video, how to hack websites or whatever I'm gonna call it, be sure, just keep this in mind, be sure to watch the whole entire video so you don't miss anything. Like, I know it's kind of long because it was like 30 minutes, but just watch the whole video so that you don't miss anything. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys, I just wanted to tell you that. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? So, I haven't uploaded for a while, I'm sorry about that. I've just been doing a lot of homework and stuff. But, so, you know, my last video I uploaded the MobyMax mod. And as promised, I will teach you how I get the code. So I have a few examples here. We'll start out with this. And so what you're going to do, and I'll try to make this tutorial short, because I did record one a few months ago, but it really wasn't that good, and I had less experience. So what you actually want to do is just like find something like that. Okay, so when you find a function, just like, or like an on click or anything, just, sorry, I don't know what happened actually. Alright, so hit edit as HTML, and if you don't know how to open the F12 menu, I showed you in a different video, so I really don't know why. So we can search for it. Okay, so, and if it doesn't show, just like erase some of it. Okay, so the next thing you want to look for is JS. It has to be .js. If it's .ccs, it won't work. It has to end, like, it could be like any pattern in numbers or anything, but it has to end in .js. Okay, so, and this works for all websites, like anyone, it has to end in JS if you want to make this mod. You can't really make it by just doing it with CSS. Okay, so all of these, you kind of have to look through all of them. I can't tell you which ones are right, but for me, the purpose of this, I know that it's one of these two. Okay, and another thing that might help also when you're coming on here, just ignore this. And this hack actually might not work because my console's like overflowing. I forget how to do this. Clear consoles, I think. So it's always going to be in sources, and it's going to be under the name of the website, pretty much. I think that's most of it. If not, just look through all of them. And for the purpose of this, I'm going to go to JS. That's the one you're always going to go to. If it's JS, that's it, or if it's .js. And then there's a bunch of them, but for me, I know that it is this one. So we're in games.js. Okay, and I hope this isn't confusing. So now we have to look through a lot, and if you notice for the first one, I used a little thing where, you know, you have to, if you're familiar with this website, you have to have 60 plus seconds or 1 minute. You have to have 1 minute to be able to open up a game, and I changed that to you have to have 0 minutes, but at 0 it crashed, kinda. So like you could open it with like 10 seconds left, but then the game would go away. So, yeah, let me see if I can find where that is. Oh, right here. So I just changed this to 0. I put it in and it worked. But okay, so that's one way if you want to like open something with a timer. You kind of gotta read all this, like test it all out. So the thing that I actually did for this, I did test it out, and for everlasting minute, if you notice my hack right here, this is 1000 right here, and I'll put this in the description. If you want to change 1000, put this number, because it kind of has to be this number for some reason, or else it won't work with the star. So I'll just put it in the description. It's like, if you want to change like a timer, like say like Quizlet is one with a timer. I couldn't get it to work on Quizlet, but there's a lot of things that like time you. So 1000 basically is code for a second, and obviously the / doesn't mean anything, but I just left it as every second so I could point out in the videos where I changed it. And you put this code in place of 1000, and it will like take your interval and basically make it forever. And now obviously all this, I can put this in the description too. This is just for Userscript, just to give yourself credit for it. But, you know, honestly, don't copy other people's work and give yourself credit for it. That's not cool. So yeah, that's the code. So this is like kind of like part 1 of it. You could take all this, sorry, control. And to be honest, guys, I don't think this is going to work, obviously, and it's because my console's overflowed. See what I mean? It's not gonna like actually work, but I'll try reloading it. I don't think it's going to. Let me see something. Okay, is my mouse like dead or something? I don't know. Okay, my mouse isn't working for some reason. Okay, there we go. It's actually working. Alright. Yeah, it's not gonna work, guys, but, you know, you watch my video where I actually used it. And I use it on Chrome, remember? I'm on Chromium for some reason. And actually, I'm just gonna switch it over to Chrome real quick. I'm not gonna do the MobyMax thing, because you guys, if you watch my channel, you know that I actually do it. I mean, like, you know that it actually works, so yeah. Okay, so this one actually was not founded by me. This was founded by ProScriptor. Okay, so I'm just gonna teach you like how you would find it. This is an online game version, and this is one that you could put into a Userscript with TamperMonkey, which I'll get into that in probably another video because I'm not too good at it myself. But that's kind of how you do it, because what you have to do is have like a little code. Like Userscript won't work with like a big code, like the other one you have to manually put it into the console yourself, as with this one you don't. I mean, if you don't have a Userscript, you do. Okay, so you come under the Slither.io club, and then you go under S, and like, I mean, it doesn't have to be S, but you know, it's always just gonna be like under this, pretty much the cloud right there. And then, well, which one of these do I click? I could waste my time looking through all of them, but the PNG, I'll show you what that is. It's the image. So technically, guys, if you want to like mess up their website, you could take this image and upload your own and like change the link around, which I'm not going to show you because that's pointless. Like, why would you do that? Unless, of course, you wanted to like say, I don't know, like you wanted to change like, say like the worm, and you wanted to change it to your name. You could do that, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, your file is going to be in game window.js for an online game. This isn't for all websites. And also keep in mind some websites are like unhackable. So what you're going to do when you get this, you can't really read all this garbage, right? I can't read it. It's inhuman. Nobody can read this. Like, this isn't English. Well, how do you read this? Like, so what you have to do is come down here where it says pretty print, and you're going to pretty print this. And again, guys, I'm sorry if this tutorial is kind of long. It'll give you a ton of lines, like a lot, but it's the same file. Now you can edit it. So obviously you're going to come up here. Alright, yeah, you're right. I can't type. Alright, so hit Control A on your keyboard, and then hit Control C, which means copy. Then open up Notepad++, which I will put in the description, but it's not, like, necessary. Like, what I mean is, you don't need it. You can use, like, regular Notepad. You can use any type of, like, document editor you want. Okay, once you loaded it up, hit Control V to paste it. Okay. Now you have this, that you can work with this file. So I think I know a script that ProScriptor taught me. He's just a YouTuber on here. So go up here to search, and then hit find, and then type in a value that you think will work. That's what I also did for the MobyMax one. I forgot to show you, but I'm going to try to make this tutorial as short as I can. Like, let me actually check how long it's been. Okay, 11 minutes. Like, I'm sorry, I can't go any shorter. Like, the other one was, like, literally 30 minutes. Like, I'm trying to go short, but I need to show you guys how to actually do this. So, I'm sorry, I'll probably have, like, different songs or some whatever. So, now, find a value that you want. So, like, if you're doing, say there's a website, like, for school, and there's something called game time, then you type, like, game, just like start with that and hit find, and there it is. But you know, that's not what this is. So for this, I think it's b.snake.dead or something. Maybe it's b.dead. Okay, so now we found one. So hit count, and then you can hit mark all, and when you're done you can hit the unmark or whatever. So you can just keep hitting find next, and it'll bring you to all of them. And a lot of this you probably can't edit, but when you find what I'm looking for is like a single variable. Like, see, like T dot up here. So, yeah, let me think. I'm gonna try to find it. So I'll pause the video until I can find it, because obviously it's a lot of code, but I'll look through all of it and find it, and then I'll show you what you can. Okay guys, I just remembered this too. You also have to follow the variable for this. Well, I mean, that's according to like Slithario, I don't know, but just find what it equals, because they're not going to always put like snake equals, so you have to put it as B. So see, clearly right here is a snake, like, so it's always a space between the equal sign. You have to just remember this, it's a space in the equal sign. And like if it's a double equal sign, that's like more advanced stuff, but yeah, that's what it is. So I found it right here. So snake equals to B, so I'm going to find code. Okay, clear all marks, and okay, I found it. So real quick, I'm going to look through all of them. don't know what age equals. I'm just gonna go with the B thing. But yeah, obviously you just kind of have to think, like, every website has different code because, you know, you just make a website. Like the variables, you define it yourself. Like, you know, nobody, like, can, like, the website, basically, I don't know how to explain this, but, like, I can make a website and say, like, clock equals C, and you could put that in another website and it's not going to do anything because it's, like, however you code the website. Alright, so let's just go with this, and I know this is something, so copy it. I'll just X out of that. So let's just see what this does. So let's try snake. Okay, so now we do see it's defined as something. So let's do this. Try not to die. And I'm just going to copy this code. Try with different numbers. Okay, so did you just see that? Let me see. What if I put like 99? Okay, I don't think that does anything. What if I put 0? Look for the flash. When I hit enter. 3, 2, 1, flash. Okay. So, what that means is that it makes the snake invisible. So what if I try, so maybe true is equal to 1, so false. Okay, so false is equal to 0. Let's try null. Null is equal to nothing. Okay, so null and false work. But I bet true won't, but I don't actually know. Oh, well, that's the end of the world. True. So yes, true didn't make it flash. So, what does that mean? So, obviously, we're gonna go with our variables true and false, and I'm trying to make this simple, guys, but if you want to learn how to do this, I do have a video on my channel. It's not my video, but I just gave a shout out to this guy who has a JavaScript tutorial, because you will kind of need to learn JavaScript to do this. It's not that hard, and you're not going to need a lot. Like, I only watched the first 3 things of the video, because you just kind of need to know what this stuff means. Like, you need to know what all the functions are, like null and stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to suicide real quick on here. We can X out of the console. Wait, real quick actually. But don't forget to, when you find a code, whatever, you should always copy it. Just when you find this, you can, the nice thing is you can just make a new one and hit Control V and then change it to, I'm gonna do false. Or you false, okay, so I'm gonna write this down here so you guys remember. Is this always the case? No, it's not. It depends how you code the website. So actually, you know what? Don't even think about that. Just do false and true, because for every website, false and true will make it work. Okay, so for my purposes, I'm actually going to show you a nice feature about Notepad. So I just X'd out without saving, and when I open it up, it'll all still be there. This is why I like Notepad++. You actually have to exit out of that. I'm not going to save it because I don't need that, but because I already made some of these files. But yeah, all right. So now this is what you need to do. Actually, go back on Notepad++, and this is what you need. I'll put one of these in the description too. I always forget how to set one of these up. Let me see if this has it. Alright, no, this actually isn't doing it. This isn't what I want. Alright, time out. Let me pause it and find it. Alright, I found one. So, let me just find one I like. Okay, this one I will put, let me see, I think this one will work. I'll put this one in the description. Because I know this for a fact, you can look this up in Java code, and it's like the double equal sign. 38 means the up arrow, and 40 means the down arrow. Let me see if there's a place. I don't know. Just look up like Java keys. JavaScript, sorry. Java is something different. Oh, and also, real quick, about that Minecraft video that I made, how you guys complain about the Java, I will make a video about how to get Java soon. I don't know what's gonna come up for this. Okay, that's not actually what I'm looking for. It's actually not important. Like, you can look it up for yourself, guys. Like, it's like, just look up like keys. Okay. So now, paste that in here. And I actually thought of something. I didn't save that snake thing. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll just copy this. And then I'll show you two examples of it. So what you're going to do is take this, and then Control V. So that's true. Control V. And now I'm going to change this to false. Okay, this should work. Control A, Control C, Control V. You might say no. Okay, let me just play, and then if not. Okay, yeah, so look, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow. So this is how you can like change stuff around. Now what you can do, let me think. I'll actually look this up to confirm. I think there's something called like a JavaScript loop. So I'm gonna suicide right now. Okay, let me just look up if there's a JavaScript loop. Yeah, I actually don't know. You can experiment with that. So yeah, so we successfully did it. Cesario. We have that. Now, I'm just going to show you an example of one that I actually know in case you can't see the flash. It's the same thing, but just I'm going to change it to dead. Dead. Now this, F12, Control V, enter. Yeah, so look, now the down arrow turns your skin invisible. That just happened to be one that I knew. It's like, obviously, if you guys play Agario, this will work, like Minecraft, I don't know. There's all kinds of games that this works. Actually, to be honest, you might want to switch this around, but I'm going to copy and paste this one with this stuff, like this exact code. I'm going to put this in the description, just because you can tell which one it is. So, like, what the down key makes it visible. Actually, no, well, it depends, okay? So, the down key is kind of, it depends on your point of view, but to me, the down key is what you don't want to happen. So, like, I have it opposite for here, but remember, if you have snake.alive, it is opposite, so it would cancel out, and it would work. So, just experiment with it. I'll put this in the description. And one last thing I'm going to try, guys, I might actually cut the video here, but I'm going to teach you a little tamper monkey right here. Okay, so let me just see. Where it says your code here, erase that, Control V. I actually don't think you need this. I'm just going to save it, new Userscript. It actually probably won't work, guys. Oh, it actually did. Okay, yeah. So that it actually worked because I have bad luck with this. Oh yeah, that's right. I did remember. I promised this to be a Userscript. So yeah, just suicide right here. I don't know. I think my mouse is low on battery because it's really laggy. Oh jeez, I just killed him. Really? Oh my gosh, dude. I like should actually play this round now. Okay. All right, let me find like someone. I'm gonna go kill myself. There we go. So now that you found that worked, you can hit edit. Don't worry about the X, sometimes it's bullcrap. And what you have to do for the name, it actually doesn't matter what you do, but for the name, let's just say, this is how I set it up. For the name, let's say Cesario. And then for the namespace, you always have to open up Tamper Monkey in the website that you want it to do. So let's just say the version is 1.0. The description, I'll just leave it as that. The author is you, or me. I'll just put Chris. This is like the match, and the grant is none. There you go, you have your user script. That's kind of basically it. So remember that user scripts kind of work with one line of code. So this is like the final lesson, okay, pay attention. User scripts are one line of code in a key function. That's what a user script is. If you can't do that, then you really kind of can't write a user script. Okay, so that's that. hell? Actually, I'll just turn it on, whatever. Okay, so the console.log files is what the first thing was. That's if you have like the whole page and you can't find a variable to put in a key function, but you want to put the whole page in, and it's a little less convenient, but it still works. So guys, this is the end of the video. It is the same length as the other one, I'm sorry, but I feel like this is more detail. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, it helps a lot, and I will make a video about how to get Java. That's a promise. I don't know when, because you know, I actually am kind of busy. I have like a lot of homework in my classes, but when I get the chance, I will make that for you guys, because I feel like that Minecraft video kind of, I don't know why, I did not have Java on my computer. Like that I know of. Like I might have got it a long time ago and not known. I'm sorry guys, like I didn't lie to put clickbait. To be honest, I thought, like I don't know why it was like that, but I will show you guys how to get Java and what Java is. So make sure to stay subscribed guys. Thank you.